Hey guys, I'm Caden,
And I'm Mitchell.
and welcome to TechTV. Okay, so this week we're introducing a new member to the TechTV team. Here he is, Justin. Welcome to the team. He's going to be mostly doing behind the scenes stuff, but occasionally he'll pop in one of our videos in case one of us can't be there to film the video. So, welcome Justin. He's going to be covering one of the topics in today's show. Let's get into this. Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Tech Today.
This week we'll be talking about Gabe Newell and his take on VR exclusives,
Samsung's 360 gear camera,
the Tesla Model S and its floating,
Twitter and Vine's new video lengths,
the KFC Watt box.
and the Warcraft movie.
First up, we have Gabe Newell and his take on VR exclusives. He doesn't feel like VR exclusives are a good idea for both consumer and developers. He feels like there's a slight financial risk, design risk, schedule risk, and organizational risk, which, if you ask me, it's a lot of risk.
Quite a few.
He goes on to say that Valve is currently funding VR developers, and they are allowed to do whatever they want with the money. Whatever they feel like.
Sounds like a pretty good idea to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So this is all in a response to Oculus and their push for time exclusives. So we'll see how this ends up.
Next, we have Samsung, and they are finally going to start selling their Gear 360 camera, which is a 360-degree camera that they are producing. For the first time, they're selling it in the US, but only at VidCon. I guess this is kind of like a test run, because they've been selling it in South Korea and Singapore since April, but it's supposed to launch later this year in the US for some official launch, and it'll cost somewhere around $349. So this will be the first really kind of big 360-degree camera, I think, that's available to the public easily. So that'll be kind of interesting.
Yeah, and it comes with an affordable price, I would say, for 360 cameras, which are new and upcoming
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
technology.
you can get a regular camera for much more expensive prices than that.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool.
Okay, so Elon Musk tweeted out that the Tesla Model S floats well enough to be a boat. Part of his tweet says this: but the Model S floats well enough to turn it into a boat for short periods of time. Thrust via wheel rotation. This is very weird, and I don't think it would work that well.
So yeah, this is coming after a Tesla Model S owner in Kazakhstan easily drove through a flooded tunnel, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I saw the pictures on that earlier.
Yeah, so he also says he's interested in building a sports car that can go underwater and on land and in the water. It's just crazy, even though he says that he doesn't care about the limited market potential, because who would have the money to buy that, honestly? I love Elon Musk. He's got some weird ideas sometimes.
Yeah.
And back. Next up, we have Twitter and Vine with their longer videos. In a new update, both Twitter and Vine allow users to post up to 140-second long videos, with previous updates allowing for Twitter users to post 30-second long videos and Vine users to post 6-second videos.
Yeah, this is a little bit weird to me, because the point of Vine is to, make something entertaining in 6 seconds. So, now you can post 140-second long video, it doesn't really make sense to me.
Yeah, and that was the whole purpose of Vine, was to make short videos that were entertaining and creative, and
yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Alright, next on the list is KFC India is launching a new meal box that they're naming the Watt box. This box will let you charge your phone while you eat your chicken or whatever you got. It has a 6,100 milliamp hour battery, and it comes with a USB cable for Android phones and a lightning cable for Apple phones. It's an interesting idea.
yeah, it's an interesting concept. I guess they kind of took the idea of people always needing to charge their phone and combined it with food.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how much this is going to cost or if it is already released. It says it's launching, but that'll be interesting. I wonder how they can fund that.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe they built it cheap, or
Maybe it's like a one-use only thing.
yeah, it's interesting subject there.
Yeah.
And lastly, Warcraft recently became the most successful video game movie so far to date. At the box office, it brought in roughly $377.6 million, which beats both Prince of Persia: Sands of Time and Tomb Raider. Only $37.7 million of that came from North America, with most of it coming from China.
Yeah, I thought that was an interesting kind of little tidbit that very little of that came from North America.
Yeah, and I know World of Warcraft is a large thing in China,
Yeah,
but it's interesting to see that a market other than North America.
serious. Yeah, that doesn't really happen very often with movies. Well, that wraps it up for episode 2 of Tech Today.
If you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe.
Tune in next week for episode 3.
Peace out.
See you.